And this is an emergency update because Fantom is absolutely exploding, up almost 13% on a day where Bitcoin is flat. What is going on? What are the key levels in the Fantom charts? And where could we be heading from here? Plus, what is the reason we're pumping, right? Everybody wants to know, why are we pumping and can this be sustained? I'm going to break all that down and more. Smash the likes. Don't forget to subscribe. If you want to buy or trade any cryptocurrencies, you can do so using BYBIT or BITGET, the two platforms I use personally. Links in the description. Some amazing bonuses to claim. And as you can see, Fantom is just roaring here. Up 12.3% here, trying to break for a key resistance level at 38 cents. In fact, we have broken above it, but can we hold, or are we going to get faked straight back down to 30 cents? I'm going to cover that off. We're going to go through the different charts, but you've got to know Bitcoin is sitting here relatively flat after a crazy couple of days on Bitcoin. You can see it just consolidating here, holding that 22,800 level before trying to mount its next attack. If you haven't seen my video on Bitcoin earlier today, make sure you go watch that, because for the pumpability of Fantom to continue, you need Bitcoin on side. Because we're in a bullish environment right now where Bitcoin is setting the trend, all coins are running, but there's a particular reason that Fantom is running, because other altcoins are not running like this today. You've got Ethereum up only 1%. They're all acting as you'd expect, right? Matic moving up a decent 3.5%, Solana 2%. Should we even be mentioning Solana anymore? Avalanche 7%. Why is Fantom moving 12%? You need to remember, guys, Quantum Miami, a big event hosted by Fantom and the team, is happening next week. That's the 25th to 27th of January over in Miami. And if you take a look, some amazing speakers from Michael Kong. We've got an interview with him on this channel. Make sure you go watch. I'll link it up for you guys. Harry Ye, who obviously heads up Life and Tube Finance. You've got Andre Cronier, the master of DeFi, who's now back in the saddle over at Fantom. And this is some of the reasons you start to see movement in price. Guys, quick story. So the other day, I got a message from one of my team members, and it turned out he got caught up in a phishing attack. Yes, these phishing attacks are getting more and more sophisticated, whereby the attackers are able to pretend they are a senior person in a company and request payment from somebody else. On top of that, I got another email from one of our IT guys who said I need to change all my passwords because they've been leaked on the dark web. This is a complete pain, and that is why today I'm proud to partner with Aura. Aura is an easy to use app which gives you everything you need to stay safe online. Aura protects you from scammers and hackers by scanning the dark web, where criminals sell stolen information, looking for your emails, your passwords, and your social security numbers. It then alerts you fast if it finds anything. Aura also gives you near real-time alerts on suspicious credit inquiries, like if someone was opening a loan or a credit agreement in your name. Their built-in VPN also allows you to stay anonymous online by keeping your browsing history and personal information safe and encrypted. Aura even helps you manage what your kids can do on their devices as well, so you can restrict specific apps, set screen time limits, and you can even set focus times to ensure your children are doing their homework instead of binging on my videos on YouTube. And not to forget, their password manager also lets you store and access all your passwords in one place. Now here's the thing, maybe you've got an app or two that does some of these things. The beauty with Aura, and what I specifically like about it, is that they've managed to bundle all of these into one place. So you just need Aura and it'll take care of all your online phishing, scamming, and VPN needs. So let Aura do the hard work of keeping you safe online, and we've got a 14-day free trial for you and up to 60% off on the subscriptions. Definitely head over to my link, ijaz.uk/Aura, to take advantage of that. And let's get straight back into the video. Now I need to remind you guys, just this little secret, come here. Do you remember the thing called buy the rumor, sell the news? Yeah, in times like this, people don't want to tell you that. They just want to tell you that the price is going to go to $1 right now. Well, guess what? We covered this off when I started making YouTube videos all the way back in 2021, right? In the 2021, there was the Fantom Developer Conference in Abu Dhabi. For those of you who remember, I warned the whole week leading up to it, guys, institutional investors and smart retail money, right? People with bigger bags who are a bit more experienced, they're going to buy the rumor and they're going to sell the news. They're going to dump the markets on you at peak hype. So please, guys, if you're not an experienced trader, be very, very careful. In terms of your long-term portfolios, this is fantastic, right? It shows the excitement around Fantom. And don't just think this is just to do with the conference. No, Fantom is starting to be understood. We've noticed that shift throughout 2022. It's started to become respected. And remember, it's been for a major retracement now in this bear market. This is one of the oldest layer one solutions. animations, it's fast, great block finality, amazing tech. And when you're seeing coins like Aptos recently just exploding out of nowhere, I believe it's sitting at a $14 billion fully diluted valuation. When you've got Fantom, which was originally in the retracement here sitting under $1 billion, now it's going to be slightly higher. What a crazy opportunity, right? And that is no wonder why Fantom is up over 100%. I mean, if you just go back here, where my cursor is, this is the end of the year. At the end of the year, Fantom is sitting at 18, 19 cents. You've doubled your money, okay? You've doubled your money here on Fantom. So what are the key levels? Let's take a look. Let's bring out the EMA ribbon. And you can see here a nice positive extension on the EMA ribbon for Fantom. So again, if you're trading this, look for a retracement, right? Don't chase the green candles. When it's super extended, wait for a pullback. You're running into horizontal resistance at 38 cents. That's why we're stalling a little bit here. So the question is, will it come back down here, build some support? Similar to what it did here, right? Nice big move here, broke through this level, consolidated for a little bit into the EMA ribbon, and then exploded again. Let's notch it up to the 4-hourly chart, and you can see exactly a little bit clearer what happened. Right, nice big move here on Fantom, broke through this important resistance at 25 cents, consolidated into the 4-hourly, tested the 4-hourly EMA ribbon by testing the horizontal support at 30 cents, and then it bounced with vengeance. Consolidated again, bouncing with vengeance here on the last 3 set of 4-hourly candles. So this is an important level right now. We need to break above it and hold, but we may need to come back down to collect some support before we can properly go for it, something like that. So do not be surprised to see a little bit of a pullback here. I certainly, for trading, wouldn't be looking to chase this on the green candles. If you're looking for an entry point to trade, wait into the EMA ribbon. Let it come to you, look for an entry, and then ride it on the next pump to the upside. One thing is for certain, Fantom has a lot of attention right now. Literally as I'm recording, guys, up 13.7%. It is not stopping. In fact, we can just sit here and look at these 5-minute candles print. It's looking to break this peak here on the left-hand side in order to go for another run. So really interesting here from Fantom. I do want to zoom out to the daily chart as well. Huge extension on the daily. What have we had? Big breakout, retest of 30 cents, and a nice bounce. Now we want to clear 38 cents, retest 38 cents, and then a nice bounce. So things are looking nice and strong here in terms of the EMA ribbon. Let's also bring up the VPVR. And on the daily chart, you can see exactly what I said, which is all the way up to 25 cents. There's a huge level of volume here on Fantom. Once you clear this neckline, when we created this W reversal pattern, look how thinly traded this becomes. It becomes far easier to get this pump action. And that is why you're seeing a huge rip here once we've cleared this neckline, because the volume just declines. The volume just dissipates out of nowhere. We bring out the Bollinger Band, you can see here, huge extension on the Bollinger Band, riding this all the way to the top, and it completely distorts the Bollinger Band. So we have to head up to the weekly. And what you notice here on the weekly is where the key exciting piece is. And that is that we are now 6 hours away from breaking this Bollinger Band. If we can finish this weekly candle closing outside of our Bollinger Band, that is a major coup, and that normally sets you up for a big move to the upside. Remember, when your Bollinger Band starts to constrict, like you're seeing here in this pattern, that means a big volatile move is set to come, and you've already seen the early stages of this here on the weekly chart. Huge caveat, we need to make sure that Bitcoin continues to move with this for Fantom to have a move as well. If you're trading this on the short-term basis, I need to emphasize to you, you do not want to fall for buy the rumor, sell the news. Oftentimes when you have an event like this, the price does run up to a crescendo and then it just falls flat while the event goes and people start selling their bags on the event date. So if you look at the exact event dates and you're trading this, remember the event dates here exactly are 25th to 27th. You want to be out of your position. Remember Dogecoin and Saturday Night Live? Same thing for something like this. You want to be out of your position before or at the crescendo of the event, depending on how good you are at timing this. For me personally, you've got to be very careful. This is an experienced thing to be trading an event. You've got to be very careful. There's a lot of people that get burnt on events like this. But overall, really nice move. Exciting to see Fantom in this altcoin moves. Remember, my thesis on this is very straightforward. When you see Bitcoin moving, if your favorite altcoins aren't moving and giving you a little bit of an semblance that there's life there, there's excitement there, you need to be asking yourself, is this something I want to hold? Do I want to hold this into a bull market? Because for every pound you have in a project which you don't believe in, that's a pound or a dollar you could have put in another project which could be pumping loads in a bull market. And when you're waiting 4 years for these bull markets, it's not something where you want to be wasting money in coins which just do not move. So really important, you do your deep dives, you look at the tokenomics, you look at the fundamentals of what they're building. And as we've covered off numerous times on this channel, Fantom is one of my favorite low cap layer 1 solutions. Of course, I can't go crazy and have loads of Fantom in my portfolio, but as much as I can, I have loaded it, and I make sure that I don't go too excited in there. Oftentimes I just want to keep adding more and more. And then I have to remind myself, this is a lower cap layer 1 solution. As it starts to graduate and one day will, maybe in this next bull cycle, become one of the bigger, more stable layer 1 solutions out there, then of course I'm going to allocate a bigger part of my portfolio to it. But for now, I've got to follow my risk management, right? Otherwise, what's the point of having my rules if I'm going to break them as soon as there's an emotional attachment to a certain coin? That'd be hypocritical of me when I'm the one who says, don't get emotionally tied to any project. Do not marry them, invest in them, and obviously move with the data as and when you get updates. So exciting, big week for Fantom, big week for Bitcoin. Can Bitcoin continue its move? If you've not watched my video from earlier, make sure you go watch that Bitcoin video and we can enjoy this move. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this emergency update and I'll see you in the next one.